Hey everyone, welcome back to Oz MTG. This is booster box number 2 of Romance Dawn. One Piece. Let's get cracking. Let's see what we can get. We got some really cool alternate art cards. We'll go to the One Piece. Do you want to open the box promo? You can open that one.
Let's have a look what we get.
Let's have a look what we get. Let's see who we get.
Don't make me pronounce the name, so I'm horrible.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Oh, this one's easy. Who's who?
Who's who? Okay, well that one's an easy one to get.
Nice.
That's a nice easy one. So let's see what we can get. So we've got to get one of the Don cards. So I'll just go through it. Caribou, Elvita, Cavendish. I can go all day with all these names. Let's go to the rares. Don Quixote, Don Flamingo,
nice.
And Kinemon. Cool.
Kinemon's
cool. It's really cool. So yeah, so far the artwork's been nice. There have been some damaged cards.
Luckily it's only the front card though, so it's not really
anything important, thankfully, which is really cool. So I'll keep going through here. Rona Zoro, X-Drake, Sanji. Cool, nothing special yet. See, what I'm doing is I'm not playing the game currently, but I might, because I'm going to open some of the starter decks again. Might play some of the game, but I'm looking for cards to grade and put up on my mantle because I really like the artwork. I'm a One Piece fan of the anime, so that for me, it's an art form, it's an artwork. Oh, that looks like it might be something special in behind here, so I might get lucky. And it's memories of when I watched this arc in One Piece. Eustace, Captain Kidd, nothing special.
Oh, so each expansion is part of each.
Yeah, part of a, I suppose a story arc they call it in One Piece.
Okay.
So this is the Romance Dawn story arc. So this is all the characters from, and more importantly, the characters and in what clothing. So they tend to change their clothing in the arc. So there's King, Usopp, and Beppo. They tend to change the artwork. So which is pretty interesting. The characters progress and they kind of upgrade and then downgrade their armor, but they're always getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It's got very Missile Sunday. That's cool. Boa Hancock again. Oh, love that card. I'm going to.
So do you think that's going to impact the actual game as they get stronger? Will the cards reflect the strength of the main game then?
You would technically, you should expect it to.
Yeah.
How they're going to mechanically wise. Obviously, they've already have a few out, few sets in Japanese, and Japanese sets are before. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the other. Yeah. That's another one of the Dons. So you get one per pack, but they're so cool.
Yeah. That's really nice.
That's the kind of card that I get graded. I'm not a big person on grading cards and put to the side and just have it in my collection to appreciate the artwork. Yeah, you would assume they would. You can see, obviously, they had the Japanese ones one set out ahead already. So technically it's two, because the two sets have been out and this one isn't released yet.
Yep.
There we go, Luffy, Sanji, X-Drake. A lot of X-Drakes in this one. X-Drake. But eventually power creep in any kind of TCG is a thing. Magic the Gathering has it, Yu-Gi-Oh has it, Pokemon has it.
It's a good way to push the product.
Yeah, it's a good way to push the product. Oh, here we go. Here's something cool, it looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
Overheat.
That's nice.
Page 1. Oh, we haven't had a page 1 before. So we're just kind of going through these pretty quick, but this gives everyone a rough look at what we're getting in a box. It's only going to be a small sample size. We'll see what everyone looks like. Here we go. Here's another card. Crocodile, Black Mario. Oh, here we go. Gum, Fire, Fist, Pistol, Red Hawk. Got it that time. I'm not going to say it in Luffy voice. I'm controversial whether you're double sub. I am sub. So I'm team sub for One Piece anyway. I think it is when you watch an anime, I think it's whether you watch it in English or whether you watch it in Japanese to begin with is what you like. Or Trafalgar Law.
Yeah, very much cool. So. And the thing is with a lot of them, well, early days, they came out Japanese and you get to hear that and then you hear the dubbed ones and you're like, oh, okay, that sounds weird. Who is this character?
Yeah, like One Piece wasn't really on TV when I was watching it. You had to get it on Crunchyroll or something like that or online before Crunchyroll. And you watched in Japanese, it was subbed. There was no English version of it. Whereas like things that we watched when we were growing up, like Tekken Man Blade and Nami Tajiro, Tekken Man Blade and Dragon Ball Z, when it first aired on Australian TV, was all in English. Growing up on Cheese TV, if you're an Australian and you grew up in the 90s/2000s, you'll know Cheese TV. Black Mario. Oh, another one.
Another one.
Well, so if that card's any good, and we've got a lot of them, probably not good then. That means it's probably not very rare. But there is a different thing between being rare and being playable. So while some of these cards might not be rare, they might be extremely playable. We'll soon see. Oh, Crocodile. So another that's not the leader Crocodile. That's the character Crocodile. So you may have like a leader Crocodile and a character Crocodile on the battlefield at the same time.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Because the leader is your commander. Kind of like in Magic where you have things with different names. It can be like Savala of the Hunt, Savala of this, Savala of that. They're actually different instances of the same. So you got Ulti. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, you can have different named ones. So this box is much different than the first box. The first box had a lot of different rares and cool secret rares. This one doesn't seem to have anything. So, I talk, and we get a secret rare Kaido.
Wow!
Oh
look,
wow!
And
That's foil.
It's rough at the top,
Yeah,
and then
rough at the top,
hashed down below.
Hashed down below. This one has a lot more texturing in it than anything else. Wow! So that one's really cool. That's a really cool Kaido. That one's really cool. So that's an alternate. That's an alternate art of one of the original ones that we got. That's pretty cool. So that's the manga art. So we're getting there, and so maybe I should keep saying that we're not getting the alternate arts and the manga arts, and it'll happen. So what have we got? We got two manga arts in the first box, I believe, or alternate arts, special alternate arts of the secret rares. So we'll go from there, and hopefully we get 2 in this box. It would be nice. I don't think that's guaranteed. Ah, cool. Character. So that's the character Monkey Luffy. But I think that's an alternate art one. Does it? No, I think it's the same. It just looks a little different than what I remember. We're down to about 5 packs left. Let's go quickly through these. Trafalgar Law, Punk Gibson. I don't think we've seen a Punk Gibson. That's pretty cool.
It's really nice art.
This is like a instant or a sorcery. It's like a trigger. Gecko Moria. Cool Gecko Moria card. Before, so the experience of opening these packs is quite nice. They open very well. Like I said, this pack, we haven't had any of the damaged ones, so maybe it was just a isolated thing.
Dented box or something.
Dented box. Oh yeah, we've got Uta.
Rollers or something.
Rollers, we haven't seen any misprints. No. Haven't seen any weird funky off-center. They're quite centered, which is very strange for cards.
Which is nice to see.
It's
nice good to see a good product.
Does it Jinbei? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
That's a alternate
and
crocodile.
It's textured around the outside.
Yeah, it's textured around the outline, so it's got ribs around the outside. Wow, so that's
nice.
Alternate crocodile, which is pretty cool. We've got 2 more packs, so I think that's probably all of our alternates.
So how do you rate this game compared to like your other ones like Pokemon, Magic? Is it good playing?
It was fun. It's fairly simple because there's not a lot of cards in it. This first expansion set, obviously, it was like imagine bringing out in Magic anyway.
Original Magic,
Or Magic and bringing out Commander decks first and having no other cards to put in it but a pre-made Commander deck.
Yeah, so you're stuck with what you've got.
Yeah, you were able to pull multiple starting... King.
Wow.
That's a cool King.
That's nice.
You were able to buy multiple decks, and you had like a deck limit of 2 or 4 or whatever of a certain card, so you could change the decks a little bit, but you still only had the same colours to pull from, pretty much.
So going forwards, it's going to be a good product with a lot more releases in it.
And last but not least, Thunder Bugger. Why don't think we got that? Nice. All right, well, so there's going to be a lot more releases. There's plenty more slated for the One Piece TCG. Australian stock is already sold out of the first wave and second wave of this first edition box, so hopefully you've already got yours on order. If not, good luck. Find a TCG that
go down and pray for one.
Yeah, go down and pray for one. Buy the cards on secondary market that you want. Buy singles. I don't know any good websites at the moment apart from Facebook groups that are selling singles. TCG Player has a few of the singles, but no quantities or proper pricing at the moment. So it's just get what you can when you can. And thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this a little bit different. We're One Piece fans, so we'll be opening all the One Piece content.